Hi everybody, Dave here, and today we are doing another trail cam review, and this is the IZEEKER IG420. This camera can do up to 4K footage. It features an integrated solar panel, has a 0.1 second trigger time. It has 40 low glow infrared LEDs for night vision, and it features an IP66 waterproof rating. So I want to get into this. Let's do a quick unboxing. I'll give you a little bit more information about the camera, and then I want to get into some of the footage and photos that this camera took. IZEEKER did send this camera out to me in exchange for my review. However, they did agree that I could give my own honest opinion, and they don't have any input into the video. And here it is, the IG420 from IZEEKER. Let's take a look at how it comes. IZEEKER support, 24/7 online service. Some tips on here. There we have it, the IG420. Nice looking. I like the color of the camo. Very nice. Solar panel on top. Strap. You have your camera mounting port down there, and this looks like it has one of these batteries in the bottom type deal. And I like that because I think they're well protected that way. The opening is facing down and so forth. Yeah, I just like that better than having them in the back in here. But that's just personal preference. You got a lot of infrared lighting here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this charged up. You can charge it with the cable that it comes with for rainy days and for getting started, to just get a quick charge on there, because it'll charge up a lot faster with the cord than in the sun, I believe. And your strap and manual. So that's what it comes with. It looks very nice. We're going to get it charged right up and see how we do with it, see what we can catch. I also want to mention that this camera does time-lapse video as well as time-lapse photo. And the difference is that time-lapse photo will just compile a bunch of photos at whatever interval you set, whereas time-lapse video will take all the pictures and make a movie for you right within the camera. So you'll have a time-lapse video if you choose time-lapse video. Okay, and here we are starting out with some daytime footage, and we have a coyote here, or a coy dog, going through the scraps, the food scraps which I put out. And this is 1080p footage. A lot of the night footage you will see is 4K, but I tested both the 4K and the 1080p, and this 1080p looks just as good to me as the 4K. So I haven't seen that coyote here before. This fox I do see regularly. There's one fox and one fox pup that I see regularly. Here we have a little bit of more close-up footage. And I do have the audio boosted up all the way, but the audio is pretty good. You can really hear those crows in the background. Here's a raccoon. There's a few raccoons that come regularly. Here again, you got pretty good sound. I put water out there, and sometimes the raccoons end up washing up in it. He is taking a drink and a little bit of a wash. Here's the fox again. So the nighttime footage works really well. Those infrared lights really work well. They actually work, I think it's set up to 33 feet, and that fox probably right there is probably a good 15, 25 feet right about there, 20, 25 feet. So I was very happy with that, and the trigger time seems to work really well. There's the two foxes playing. And here's some still pics that I took with it in the test mode. And that's at 4 megapixels. So pretty nice. Okay, so here is some 1080p footage. This is a test of the 1080p footage and the audio. Okay, and this is a test of the 4K. This is the 4K footage from the camera. We're comparing to the 1080p. So my final thoughts on this camera from IZEEKER, the IG420. I think it's a very decent camera for the price. I don't think the 4K footage though is any better than the 1080p footage, and I showed you guys both so that you could see the difference for yourself. So it may be that they're using interpolated 4K, I'm not sure, but it didn't look significantly better to me than the 1080p footage. So I would keep it at 1080p and consider this a 1080p camera for myself. And the same with the 4 megapixels versus 48, which is generally the case that I find that there's no difference in quality. Sometimes the higher end megapixels are actually worse than the lower ones. So I use the lower megapixels for photos, and I generally just shoot video and then I can pull stills out of the video. But I wanted you guys to know that, that I thought that this was basically very good for a 1080p camera, but I wasn't happy with the 4K footage. But for the price point, I think it's a very nice 1080p camera. I mean, you have the integrated solar panel, lots of functions and features. I like that you have time-lapse video and time-lapse photo. Now, time-lapse photo can be really good for collecting a number of photos over the night. I like time-lapse video because it shows you a time-lapse video and it does it for you in camera. Overall, I think this is a very decent camera for the price, and I do recommend it if you're looking for a camera in this price range. And keep in mind that there is currently there's a coupon for 40% off on this. But even at its regular price, I think it's a very decent camera. So thanks everybody. I hope the review was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye-bye.